Welcome to this week's episode of Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. We'll keep it here on GLWS as we bring you all the action happening around Rodeo, Nebraska. Spotlight a cowgirl who is coming into this spring rodeo season like a tidal wave, and several other announcements coming from the GLWS studio. Well, several athletes from the Good Life state were on the rodeo road this past week. Let's catch up with rodeo announcer Jared Slagle as he gives us a pro rodeo update.
It's wintertime in rodeo, but yet a few stops on the pro rodeo trail. A few of our Good Life Western cowboys and cowgirls are taking advantage. At Park City, Kansas, PRCA Championship Rodeo, Logan Glendy from Ocano places fourth in the bareback riding. Also in the Jayhawk State, the former Husker cowgirl and now Iowa resident Karina Hughes dashes to a seventh place finish in the WPRA barrel racing. A couple of the Nebraska bull riders pick up some Black Hills gold at the PRCA Extreme Bull Riding during the Rapid City Stock Show. Ethan Lashak from Clarks ends up sixth, and Bart Miller from Pleasanton follows right behind him in the seventh spot. Back to Kansas we go. At the PRCA Championship Rodeo in Park City finds a few of our contract personnel being employed. Both of the pickup men working for the Mossbrooker Rodeo Company, headquartered out of North Dakota, call Central Nebraska home. Ryan Royal from Litchfield teaming up with Justin Boots from Cozad. The rodeo secretary and timer at Park City was Ruth Nicholas from Blue Hill. A lot of rodeos taking place this weekend, and starting things, Fort Worth Stock Show, that's the Southwestern Exposition and Livestock Show, as well as Rodeo Rapid City, South Dakota. And in Bismarck, there's Extreme Bulls, as well as the PRCA Championship Rodeo in North Dakota. And Lake Charles, Louisiana brings us the Southwest District Fat Stock Show and Rodeo. And San Angelo, Texas has the San Angelo Rodeo. That's what we'll talk about next week. On behalf of everybody at Good Life Western Sports, my name is Jared Slagle. You stay classy, Nebraska. We'll talk to you next week.
Thank you, Jared. When we return, we will meet with a cowgirl who found her love for horses at a very young age, as well as a few other announcements coming from the GLWS studio, all happening here when we return.
L&H Livestock Feed Equipment is the elite manufacturer of quality farm and ranch equipment. Headquartered in Hastings, Nebraska, with dealers located throughout the Midwest. With over 30 years of experience, L&H takes pride in only using the best materials and finest craftsmanship to produce top quality farm and ranch equipment. For more information and to find a dealer near you, visit lhmfg.com.
Are you cool to flex fuel? 1 in 7 Nebraskans is driving a flex fuel vehicle, and many don't even realize it. With a flex fuel vehicle, you can fill up with any blend of American ethanol and gasoline, from E10 to E15, from E30 to E85, at any time in any amount. Look for an insignia on your trunk or tailgate. You might have a yellow gas cap, or check your owner's manual. If you're cool to flex fuel, then look for a flex fuel pump in your neighborhood. Flex fuel blends with American ethanol.
Welcome back to Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. This cowgirl found her passion for horses at a very young age, and as a result, she has gained a whole new confidence level. In just a few short years of her rodeoing, she has went from placing on her first rodeo to making the top 5. Meet Athlete Spotlight, Anna Esch.
I'm Anna Esch. I'm from Spalding, Nebraska, and I compete in barrel racing, pole bending, and breakaway. My dad, he's always been in love with horses, and my aunts and uncles have been telling me lots of stories about how he taught horses to do tricks and all that. He's kind of gotten out of it since we have been growing in our farm and ranch, And I started out in 4-H and did hunter jumper schooling circuit up over in Omaha and Lincoln. And I just kind of moved on from there thinking I could do something more than doing that, and I think rodeo is what I've been called to do. I kind of planned actually to high school rodeo about freshman year. I didn't get into things until about the spring and then my freshman year, and then I finally found a horse, and then I worked with her, and then sophomore year kind of came approached, and we finally have been able to get to do that. And on top of it, with my parents being so busy, I've traveled myself and all the responsibilities it takes to travel and to take care of a horse. So a lot of things I've learned from the animals. Being in school has been hard for me because I've been a sped kid most of my life, having trouble with speech and reading and comprehending and all that. And horses have really gotten me out of my comfort zone and really been able to get me to learn faster and better and just comprehend and feel things and know how to pattern and stuff like that. So they've got me out of my comfort zone and gave me so much more confidence, and have really helped me grow a lot, especially that my parents aren't really there to give me the full support I need to have a horse around and stuff like that. So it's been a ride and something very memorable, and I'll always cherish. A lot of the downfalls I've had have honestly been the most rewarding because it shows me how much potential I've had. I think it came a long ways, especially from how much experience I've had in rodeo. The pole bending, because it gives me the most adrenaline, and it was the first time we were able to get in the top 10, so that was my junior year. And then my other memorable thing this senior year, is that I've been able to accomplish hitting top 5. And so with that mindset, I put a lot of pressure on myself because I want to come out this year to make it to nationals. And I mean, it's far-fetched, but I know I can try my best to fulfill that. So being the only kid in the sport in my school and in my family, it's definitely different. A lot of the kids around here, I feel like, don't know how much pressure it is on them until they've been through it. And I think it's really cool because I've always loved just being the odd one out of the group. I'm Anna Esch, and be sure to like Good Life Western Sports.
We wish Anna the best of luck this upcoming spring rodeo season. Well, after the break, we will touch on a few announcements from the Good Life Western Sports studio.
Rocket Sea Animal Chiropractic is dedicated to helping improve your horse's overall health performance. Dr. Crabtree incorporates chiropractic, low-level laser therapy, myofascial, and nutritional therapy to accelerate your horse's ability to heal and get back in the ring. Rocket Sea is mobile and travels the state to bring your horse the excellent care they deserve. Call Rocket Sea Animal Chiropractic today at 402-276-1348. 8 words to remember: we can work on you and the horse you rode in on.
L&H Livestock Feed Equipment is the elite manufacturer of quality farm and ranch equipment. Headquartered in Hastings, Nebraska, with dealers located throughout the Midwest. With over 30 years of experience, L&H takes pride in only using the best materials and finest craftsmanship to produce top quality farm and ranch equipment. For more information and to find a dealer near you, visit lhmfg.com.
Welcome back to Good Life Western Sports. I'm Bobby Leanne. A few announcements coming from the studio. If you are an athlete or you have an athlete at home that would like to be featured on Good Life Western Sports, feel free to reach out to us or click the link below and fill out the short questionnaire. It's easy. This will help us to better prepare for your interview. And after submitting the completed form, our team will reach out to you and we will schedule your interview. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. If you have an upcoming rodeo or you are preparing for your Rodeo Association finals, feel free to email us at Good Life Western Sports, and our team will be in communication with you so that we can get together and see how we can work together on your event. If you have a story that you feel is worthy for Good Life Western Sports, send us a message, send us an email, get in touch with us, and we would love to share with everyone what you think is important to Rodeo, Nebraska community. For Good Life Western Sports this week, I'm Bobby Leanne.